Hello everyone! The clip you're about to hear is from one of our exclusive Patreon episodes on a recent horror release, and just like all of our other episodes, it might include major spoilers for said horror release, so don't listen to it if you haven't already seen it. You've officially been warned. And if you'd like to hear the full episode, just head on over to patreon.com/horrorqueers and subscribe today. Without further ado, here is your exclusive Patreon clip. Okay, so he wanted to have a twist in this movie, and I was like, a twist? What twist? Is he talking about the cult twist?
Did we miss the twist?
The twist is that hey, I wanted a movie where the villains, who are super powerful, just get their asses kicked from the start. And I wanted it to be so absurd that the objective of the character is just that he has to clean a restaurant. I thought that would be so funny to just have it be this guy that only wants to clean the place and leave. He has no other objectives. He has no backstory. You don't know his name. He just wants to clean and leave. And everything that happens is just more of an annoyance than anything else. And so his twist was that when he gets attacked by the first creature, Ozzy Ostrich, that he is not even harmed by it. He beats the shit out of it. And that's the twist.
Right. I mean, again, I can understand the back part of the statement where you say, yeah, you know, he just wants to clean this restaurant. He just wants to make the money to get back to his car. That all comes through crystal clear. And it is funny to a certain extent, you know, barring the soda reprieve and all this other nonsense that becomes too repetitive. The problem is, by casting someone like Nicolas Cage in this movie, we automatically know that he's going to be fine. So it's not subversive and it's not exciting and it's not a twist when he magically manages to rock these animatronics world.
Yep.
And then when he does it each successive time, because the animatronics never get more difficult to kill.
Right? They don't have any special powers outside of the chameleon with the tongue, which again, I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. More of that,
please. Yes. Even up to the weasel at the end where I was like, is his special power that he's tall?
Does he even speak?
I don't think so, which is like, again, a missed opportunity.
Well, it's the big bad. It is Willy of Willy's Wonderland, and you don't have this fight. Like, it's framed in a way that's like, oh, this is the final, like, this is the big fight. But it's just kind of like, I think I honestly, like, I didn't fall asleep, but I think I, like, drifted away into my own head.
Go on. I'm watching this movie and my eyes are open and I see things moving on the screen, and yet, am I comatose right now?
God, I really hate this is one of those, like, shit episodes. Not, like, it's a shit episode, but, like, where we're just shitting on this movie. But it's just one of those where I'm like, I don't...
It's a missed opportunity through and through. That's the thing, right? So, as I said, not a big Nicolas Cage fan. I saw this trailer and I thought, you know what? This is a movie that's going to make me eat my fucking words, because it looks like it's just going to be balls to the wall, gore, fun, Nicolas Caging, but in the right modality, right? Like, this is a good fit for his kind of over-the-top characterization. So it seemed like a slam fucking dunk. And then you go into this and you just keep getting disappointed. It became this really big frustration for me because I was like, there's so much potential here, and I don't know why they keep making these really bad choices.
Yeah. No, I agree. Well, and it's also one of those things where you're like, oh, that sounds really fun, but is it? Like, in practice, is it fun? So I'm going back to where you're thinking, where it's like, oh yeah, it needs to be a short film or like an anthology where like each segment is a different creature, you know?
Yeah, when the log line is better than what you can actually deliver, that's your problem. Like, this has got a great hook. This has got a sort of memorable lead character, but that's all it has. It's all structure. There's no depth to it.
Well, and even this writer saying, oh, I wanted it to be so absurd. I was like, okay, I get that, and it should be absurd.
Yes.
Outside of the basic premise of man fights animatronics, there's nothing tone-wise or even on screen that's really that absurd about this film.
It was late in the afternoon when the professor and I took our way towards the east, whence I knew Jonathan was coming.
Jonathan Harker has asked me to note this, as he says he is hardly equal to the task, and he wants an exact record kept.
Dear Madam Mina, I have read your husband's so wonderful diary. Strange and terrible as it is true. I will pledge my life on it.
God preserve my sanity, for to this I am reduced. Safety and the assurance of safety are things of the past.
I am in hopes that I shall see more of you at Castle Dracula.
Listen to Regarding Dracula wherever you listen to podcasts, or find us online at bloody.fm.